So welcome to our new channel. We're going to be documenting the restoration of an Austin 7 in this, plus some other vintage car bits as we progress, no doubt. So we've just bought an Austin 7. We're going to set a series of videos as we put this Austin 7 back together again. We're going to document it through a series of videos, so subscribe if you want to stay up to date, tick the notifications if you don't want to miss anything, and you'll see the videos as we do this restoration step by step. So first of all, let me show you what we've got here up at my house, and then we've got the chassis down at my stepdad's house. I'll show you a quick look around that, and we'll gradually put it all back together over the coming weeks and months. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So here in my garage we have the basic bodywork. You can see here that my friend dismantled the car. He's had a lot of respraying done on it, so the car itself don't look to be in too bad condition. We've got the woodwork on it still as well, and the chassis, when we get down to my stepdad's in a bit, you'll see that that's in much the same way. He's made a really good start to this restoration. He just ran out of time and he's not going to finish it. So here's all of the bits. We've got it all back at my house. You can see there's lots of rubbers, stuff like that. He's had bits resprayed. There's lots of new bits. We've got some old bits here. We've got some windows. Got bits of window that have been repaired. So we're going to have duplicates of a lot of these bits. And a couple of bumpers. In fact, we've got 4 bumper sections. So obviously we've got duplicates there too. And the dials, really impressed. We've got the original dials for this car as well. So let's have a quick look over here. We bought a manual. We're hoping very much this manual will help us with this restoration, and a box of bits. So you can see 2 fuel tanks. So we are going to have some spares at the end of this. We're going to have some bits to sell and get rid of. I think those door cards are going to need a thorough overhaul, but doors there you can see have been done. So yes, we've got a really good start here. We've got lots of bits, so could really do with some helpful hints and tips in the comments if you've got anything that will help us with putting all this back together again. So please do share some support, share some love. If you've put one of these back together yourself, give us some helpful hints as to what we can do first, what we should do second, and let us know what your thoughts are. So let's pop down to my stepdad's and take a look at the chassis. Okay, so here's the chassis. So this is at my parents' house, a short walk down the road, so getting from one place to the other won't be too difficult. So you can see the chassis is in pretty good condition. It's been restored. It's been painted. Again, it's been painted many years ago, so there's going to be a bit of touching in to do. You see the shaft there, just needs a bit more paint on it, but all in all, reasonably good working order. Even the brakes work. Not very well, but the brakes work, so it's good. And we've got a second set of wheels which have been powder coated, so get some rubber onto them. That'll be handy. So we'll have a set to sell and a set to use. And as with a lot of this car, it's actually 2 Austin 7s. So the one we're restoring, we've got a number plate for that, and the chassis and engine numbers match for that. Need to get it registered. It's not actually registered properly yet, but I'm sure we can figure that out through the car club. And then there was another Austin 7 which was in terrible shape, but a few bits have been salvaged off of that apparently. So we've got 2 of a few things, as you can see, with the wheels. So okay, so that's it basically. So we're going to have to try and get an engine in this. There is an engine for it and gearbox, which haven't run for about a decade, so that'll be fun. So we'll get the engine, gearbox. That's possibly the first job, and then we'll start reassembling and yeah, follow the videos on here to see how we progress, and we'll pop stuff on as and when we can. So thanks for watching. Drop us some notes below in the comments if you've restored an Austin 7 before. Any helpful hints, tips, links, websites, whatever. We're going to need quite a bit of help. I've never done this myself before. Our first job is working out what to put between the bodywork and the chassis. I'm guessing it used to be some sort of fabric, but that will attract water, so I'm looking at some sort of alternative to go between the chassis and the bodywork. Anyway, thinking caps on, I'm sure we can find solutions to all these little problems, and we'll document it on here. Follow us and see how we get on.